Hello my fellow hobbits and welcome back to another video. Today I'm giving you a overdue update on the progress I've made in this world. I've lately not been building this world. I admittedly got a bit burnt out and I got pretty busy and I have not been working in this world for the past month pretty much. I really wish I could upload more frequently on this channel, but nevertheless, here I am trying to give you guys another one. And this is a very big update because there's a lot of things that have happened. So the main thing you might notice straight away is all the new textures, which I spent a lot of time laboring over creating these. And then another massive change you'll see is the grass. I've been trying for so long to make a custom grass texture. The grass that I've arrived at it's really transformed the world already, but I just really love what I was finally able to finish it as. I'm mainly here to show you today the progress on the village, because the last project I was mainly working on was getting the village done here, and I've got all the buildings in. Some of the details, there's still a lot of detail work that needs to be done, but as I said, I got pretty burnt out, so I didn't get to it all. Here we are in the Hobbiton village. This was the first building I built here, which is a post office slash little home for the postmaster, in theory. But the layout of this village was based off of largely Artocraft's Hobbiton village. The layout for the most part is pretty much based off of it. There's some minor changes, and I mean it's not like the exact replica. I just used their general layout because I really loved it. But I made a few sketches and had my own ideas for this village, and it's sort of a culmination of various different inspirations and ideas that I had for it, all combined into one, because I didn't really know what to do with the Hobbiton village. It's a very difficult aspect for me to approach because it's just really hard to completely visualize and then just put that visualization into a depiction. But what I've arrived at, I'm really happy with, and especially with the new texture changes, it feels feels so much better than the old build. The way this build has matured and developed, transformed, is really amazing. How much different this is now, and how much better quality everything's turning out to be. So the road goes northeast up here. And this is going to be sort of a little market area. I can show you a little glimpse into this home right here. I really was trying to make my Hobbit house designs a bit bigger so that I could have more space inside, because I was just so limited in the past. But I tried to make them spacious enough to put adequate details within them all. But yes, down the road here, it leads to the Ivy Bush, which is pretty close to Hobbiton. It probably should be a little bit farther away, but nevertheless, this is where it is in my world, and it doesn't matter too much. Plus, I'm really happy with my new design of it. It is all finished up inside. I actually came in here a couple days ago and changed up the layout of this main area. It's got a lavatory and 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms that hobbits can stay in on their travels, and a back garden which is still being built. Again, very heavily inspired by Artocraft's version of it. There's this main area of the village, the front part, and then there's actually a back part. You would have seen this hobbit hole in the last video I made. This is a hobbit hole over here that my friend Noah actually completely made himself, because he's helped me a lot in this world. Not really with building this project at all, but just with some more... he's helped me with different farms, and we used to play in this world in the past before I started the Hobbiton project. And he recently helped me to make, well, my storage in this world was very Oh, my bookshelves are broken. This was my storage in this world, which was very limited and very just not good. So Noah came in recently and he helped me build this auto sorting storage system, which he pretty much built himself. I mean, I helped him collect all the materials and stuff like that, but he really helped me out a ton by building this. It's just been absolutely game-changing in this world because of all the stuff I've accumulated and how much easier this makes my life. But he came in and we took a few days to do this behind the scenes. And there's also a second level to get all the other stuff that we couldn't fit on the top. I haven't finished actually decorating this, but once the actual sorting system was in place, decorating it became not a priority to my mind. So partly in appreciation of that, I wanted him to have his own hobbit hole that he could build himself and put in the village, and he made one which turned out very, very lovely. Just a small quaint home for his hobbit self, but he did a very good job designing it. It's very special now, and it's really cool for me to have a different, just like a piece of the village that I didn't even build, you know. It's like it almost makes it more real for me. So back here is another building on the outskirts. This is a butcher. Up on top of the hill here is a another home I built, which is another one on the outskirts. And this one is completely finished inside. Very beautiful. All these new textures I've added for some of the Hobbit architecture makes for very beautiful interiors. I really like the way this one turned out for sure. And I made this big back garden here. And in the back of the house here, it actually leads up into some foresty land up here at the top of the hill, and you get this actually beautiful view of the hill back there. And of course, to the road to the west, I built a little hobbit hole here, which I haven't done the inside of yet. And then the last house of the village right here, which still needs tons of work, of course. But then the road will come up here and then lead out west. Last thing I want to do is to give you a little bit of an update on back end and the hill area. So recently, hello sheep, I lowered this side of the hill massively because I really just never liked how high it was. It really bothered me, so I took the extensive amount of time to mine out everything and start rebuilding it. So the hill has a much greater slope now, which I think just absolutely, it's made it so much, like, tremendously better already. In this side of the hill as well, the same thing is sort of going on. I redid the tree atop of Bag End to make it more accurate to the art piece, and but the Hobbiton Hill, which has had so many customizations and changes, has now got another big change, because I've also expanded the top of it quite a bit to furthermore enlarge it and make it more prominent. This whole layout just looks much cleaner and better now. It's really turning out very beautiful. Recently, all this land over here I was working on destroying because I wanted, like I did on the other side of the hill, I wanted all this down here to be lower down. So I'm working on destroying all of this so that I can make the slope much greater. So yeah, that's pretty much the current update on things. I have plenty more to do, which probably won't be done soon, but I wanted to give you guys an update and another look into the world and what's happened and how much more beautiful it's become. Thank you guys for watching and following along on this project. I'm excited for the future, getting this area much more completed, and then eventually working my way over to Bywater behind us. So let me know what you think about some of the recent changes I've made, if there's anything you don't like, or if you think it's much improved, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys very much.